This is what happens when you put a penny in a microwave for 2 minutes. Don't try this. My kitchen is currently in flames and my dad is shouting. Turn your Friday into half a day with this one simple trick. On a budget, use post-it notes to replace your cheese. Cheese is just flavored post-it notes. Life pro tip: write down your address on a key. If you ever lose it, people will know where to return it to. Wireless seatbelts were so stupid. DIY your own bookmark for just $1. Put 1 gallon of bleach and 1 gallon of dish soap in the washing machine. I disinfected the entire house in 10 minutes. Flattened pillow? Put it in the sun for 30 minutes. The sun will absorb moisture and plump up your pillow. Use this time to reflect on the poor decisions you've made. Save money by only buying the lenses and not the frames. Low budget reverse sensors. Did you know that a slice of red onion in your DVD drive is an all-natural way of protecting your computer against viruses? Tear a strip off of plastic cups to make a convenient handle. Lifehack: save time by crying about 2 things at the same time. Retread tires easily with a Sharpie. If you wave your keys in front of a giant house, people will think you own it. Keep cake moist by eating all of it in one sitting. This will make sure it never goes off. Use your cat to clean your floors and save on expensive store-bought cleaners. Oh yeah, because they clean themselves, don't they? Fill a piñata with goat intestines to teach kids about the brutal consequences of violence. Hey ladies, keep your hair long. Save on those expensive dresses. Be one with nature. If you do this, do you know what your biggest enemy will be? Me. Eggs are fantastic for a fitness diet. Don't like the taste? Add cocoa, butter, flour, and bake for 30 minutes. Feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list? Take your biggest task and break it down into smaller, more ignorable tasks. If you remove the weird balloon-looking thing from your car, you'll have enough space for beer storage. The final beer. This tiny tool can make any pair of headphones wireless. Plant your hot dog seeds now to guarantee a healthy bounty for your backyard barbecue. Get a whole extra glass of juice by slightly tilting the carton. Protein is a necessity. Know what has protein? Double bacon cheeseburgers. Know what doesn't have protein? Stupid apples. I will not do the dishes by any means necessary. Lifehack: die to get out of your student loan debt. Die to get out of any debt. Elevator too crowded? Just lift each other up to gain more space. Use laundry to add a pop of color to your interior. Download smaller viruses to your computer to help it build an immunity. When all the cups are dirty and you're too lazy to clean one, you're drinking out of a red bell pepper? Don't have a bookmark? Try using Chex Mix instead. If you're scuba diving, you should roll backwards off the boat, because if you roll forwards, you'll just go into the boat. But I'm scared of going back first. If things get real bad and you have to resort to cannibalism, remember, vegans first. They're the closest thing to grass-fed. Use a toilet seat to put your plate on while watching TV. Use this vest to protect your personal space on the subway. If you actually want to protect your own personal space, cough. Use a raw chicken breast to pick up crumbs and dust from hard to reach areas. I put my gum inside this pill bottle so people think I'm taking medication and don't ask for gum. That made me want to ask for more gum. Get pregnant. You'll find out who your real friends are. I promise you that. I feel like there are steps you can probably take before this one. Or you could be an adult and actually wear your seatbelt. No man, I want to get a seatbelt shirt because I'm such an idiot. Plugs keep bending. Straighten the outlet with a fork. Don't do this. Having a bad day? Put on sunglasses. Now you're having a bad evening. Expert marriage tip. On your day off, bring your wife breakfast in bed. This lets her know it's time for her to make you breakfast. Take an item that is about to expire and place it into another container without an expiration date to make it last forever. Turn all those extra plastic bottle caps you have laying around into fancy orange holders. We've all been doing it wrong. Don't waste money on a can of air. Just wash your dusty motherboard with your dishes. And make sure to chew on the motherboard afterwards to make sure all the water's out of it. Want to turn your drink into diet? No problem. Just push this button. Don't buy new socks. Use permanent marker instead. Use these to make your car stop beeping. You know, being in a car is like one of the most dangerous things possible. Don't do this. This is so illegal. Secure your lunch with a padlock. Tired of ironing your shirts? Get fat and watch those creases vanish. You're right, I should have like 20 fat people just standing in a room. When my clothes are all ready to be ironed, I make them wear the shirt for like 20 minutes. Then I send them home. A kidney goes for $262,000 and a person can live a healthy life on one kidney. So my friends, poverty is a choice. Pro tip: in the event of a tornado or other such natural disasters, place wieners and or cheese slices in your pockets so the search dog dogs will find you first. Disappointed with your child? Attach balloons to them on their birthday, so the stork can take them back. Use laptop chargers to heat snacks up. Is that bread? What is that? Oh, it's a sausage roll. Spray your headphones with some Johnson No More Tangles when they're tangled. The root of the problem is your brain, which, sadly, you can't spray that. A guide to putting your clocks back. Smartphone, leave it alone, it does its magic. Sundial, move one house to the left. Oven, you'll need a master's in electronic engineering or a hammer. Car radio, not worth it, wait 6 months. Give homeless people counterfeit money. They will go to prison and no longer be homeless. I don't want to get a full day of therapy on Monday. How do I get out of it? What should I do? Bomb threat, fire foam. Think that can get you out of any situation. Avoid wasting time caring for your teeth. Just spray paint them white. They'll look fantastic. If you have a stain on your shirt, outline the stain with a pen and give it a name. This will make it seem like you visited a random island. Yeah, you just gotta come up with a good name. Don't have a flashlight on your phone. Take a picture of the sun and use the photo to find your way in the dark. Yes, don't use the flashlight which is already actually on your phone, like on the home screen on every phone. Use your hood as a bowl for popcorn. This is quite cool, but I'd get very annoyed at hearing all day. Bike controller. If you want to bring gaming to real life, you can get a bike like this. A good way to find out if you're truly old is to fall in the street. If people laugh, you're still young. If they rush to help you, you're old. And if no one comes to help you, you're ugly. Dip your foods in hot oil to lubricate them before you eat. Makes digestion much smoother. This is how oil should work, you know? It should make it easier to eat. DIY air conditioning. Sign all of your blank checks now to save time writing future checks. Wipers are expensive, so we're using oven mitts instead. It's also heat resistant. Life hack. If you drink nothing but seawater, your body water is now international waters, and you can't be charged with a crime. Sure, you'll die of dehydration, but you'll die free. Cutting a bagel has never been more easy. You have 10 fingers, that's 10 bagels. Plug a surge protector into itself for infinite power. Use old keyboard when you're short of hangers. Oh yes, it looks amazing. Just add water for a quick and easy pasta. Stop tears in the kitchen with this life hack. Use this hack when your car heater doesn't work. Heat not working in your car? Run a hose from the muffler to the cabin. Use the hot exhaust to keep you and your family warm this holiday season. Parenting pro tip. Have your child squeeze out of a tube of toothpaste and have them try to put it back in to teach them you can't take back words. Then scream at them for wasting toothpaste to teach them about conservation. Oh, alligator of the sewer, what's your wisdom? Don't quit smoking because of someone. People leave you, but cancer stays with you until you die. Makeshift whisk. This is only acceptable if you've got a broken arm. Avoid parking tickets. What is this supposed to do? Wouldn't this make you more likely to get a parking ticket if you're parking somewhere you shouldn't be parking? Because the guy who's giving the tickets will be like, what the hell is wrong with this car? I nearly missed that. Sneak a chocolate into an American movie theater with this trick. Use a shopping cart as a shelf if you have no money for furnishing. Use duct tape and fork when there's no spoon in the office. Speed up your PC. Oh yes, because aerodynamics on a PC helps. When me and my guys were broke, we used to go to an expensive restaurant, eat the food, and then start fist fighting. So we know they will throw us out and forget about the bill in the midst of the chaos. If you see someone crying, ask if it's because of their haircut. Then they might start thinking about their haircut and maybe stop crying. Deer population is controlled by releasing wolves into an area. All problems should be solved that way. Too much pollution? Release wolves into factories. Dislike Congress? Wolves. Want to lose weight? That's right, wolves. Wolves that chase you. What's the best way to download a YouTube video? Screenshot each second and play it on a PowerPoint. Anxiety tip. Next time you cringe over some embarrassing moment you had years ago, try to remember other people's embarrassing moments. You can't, can you? That's because you're the only embarrassing human to exist. Everyone else is always thinking about how cringy you are. If you don't remember her name in the morning, take her to Starbucks. Gym tip. Work out smart, not hard. A lot of people at the gym go and lift the big weights, but actually, the small weights are lighter and much easier to lift. How to calm your angry girlfriend. Shh, you're acting just like my ex. Being vegan has been so easy. It literally just stare at the sun and I'm full. Thanks, photosynthesis. I would do this if we had the capabilities of doing so. If your car is ever being searched by police, use this opportunity to search theirs for goodies from previous searches. Feeling guilty about your kid watching too much TV? Just mute it and put the captions on. Boom! Now they're reading. Tips to become a better conversationalist. Ask people questions that give them an opportunity to talk about themselves. What the hell is wrong with you? Follow me for more recipes. Ranch coffee? Life is short. If you have a crush on someone, walk right up to them and then a little past them and keep going because it's probably not worth it. The next time your wife gets angry, drape a towel over her shoulders like a cape and say, "Now you're super angry." Maybe she'll laugh, maybe you'll die. If you accidentally drop ice cubes on the floor, just gently kick them under the refrigerator. Soon, it'll just be water under the fridge. Life hack: avoid red lights by driving at 114,004,827 miles per hour. This velocity will blue shift them enough to appear green. Worm eats dirt, bird eats worm, man eats bird. Notice that at each level of the food chain, about 90% of the energy is lost in the form of heat. We just cut out the middlemen. Join me, eating dirt, to become a being of pure energy. That's not exactly how it works. You're a llama, you don't know anything. Broken spirit? Don't worry, just lick the puddle. The glass will cut to your tongue, getting you drunk even faster. And you think I'm trying when my brain is being a real a-hole, is reminding it that I have it caged inside my skeleton, and therefore it's a prisoner. How to make toast? Wrong, you don't use a toaster, you use a BMW grill. Why is this coming up when I search vegan protein powder, yet there's milk in it? Maybe be less vegan on this occasion? How to avoid being used? Be useless, so nobody can use you. As a man, you should never watch your woman struggle to pay bills. Dump her and find a new one with money. Avoid wasting time brushing your teeth by simply adding toothpaste to your food instead. That toothpaste is very, very white. Don't be a cold-necked idiot. Start growing your mullet today. Go to a walk-in freezer. Alligators are cold-blooded. Eventually, its metabolism will slow down to the point where you can escape. Use this opportunity to escape. Resist the urge to spoon with the slumbering reptile. Your body will warm it up and it will attack again. Cause the accident. Therefore, you're at the front of the traffic jam instead of the end. How the hell is traffic real? Just drive the car. No cup holder? No problem. To make sure your milk doesn't overboil, put a wooden spoon on top of the saucepan. Bathroom tip. Going for number 2, discreetly cover up your pop sounds by continually shrieking at the top of your lungs. Shark Week is actually the safest time to go to the beach because all the sharks are busy being on TV. Merry Christmas. Here's some ketchup, idiot. Money life hack. Go to the store and steal some stuff. Sell the stuff. Infinite profit. Today's work from home tip. Blowing on the wine in the mug will help convince your Zoom meeting that your tea is hot. Pro tip. If you're at the courthouse, always check behind the toilets for bribe money that hasn't been collected yet. DIY grill or horrifying monstrosity. Horrifying monstrosity for sure. It's cheap though, it's only £1. Those who know. Life hack. Tell your boss you need to get something from your car. Go home. You forgot number 3. Don't be afraid of success. I was down to my last $100 in my bank account, and did I use it to buy food? Pay rent? No! I invested it. I now have $63.47. If you really want to annoy someone when introducing them, make little finger quotation marks in the air when announcing their job title. I think most people would call you out on this and you would just look like a weirdo. Wouldn't work, I don't think. Y'all still slowing down when you pass an accident? Real winners speed up. What's the cop gonna do? Leave while a man is being rescued by the jaws of life just to give me a ticket for doing 107 in a 45? Grow up. Life hack. Tell your boss you have to get something from your car and then just go home. Life hack. Glue a tiny mirror over your picture on your driver's license so when you hand it to a cop, they get all confused and arrest themselves instead. Guys that have a hard time meeting girls, have you tried painting some wings on the side of a building and waiting for them to come to take pictures? If you're being chased by an animal, just lay on the ground for 5 seconds. The 5-second rule will prevent the animal from eating you. Me. Can I drink alcohol on this medication? Well, 1 drink is going to feel like you've had 4. Oh, so I'm saving money. Coffee shop. People next to me are loud and rude. They just found the perfect name for their new business. I just bought the domain name. If someone tells you they're fighting depression, be sure to tell them to cheer up. Maybe they haven't thought of that yet. Life hack. Nose ring can also be a key ring. The cool thing about lying is that if someone says, "Hey, you lied," you can just lie again and say, "No, I didn't." Problem solved. What's the comeback? That's a lie too. No, it isn't. Boom, I stay winning. Why am I the liar? You're the liar. Dear employer, thank you for your rejection. Unfortunately, due to the high volume of rejections I have received, I have been unable to accept yours. As a result, I must inform you that I will see you Monday. Good luck rejecting candidates in the future. With regards. On your first day at work, find the CEO and beat the hell out of him. You'll establish dominance and the other employees will respect you. Yeah, this isn't the jungle, man. Mix 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and 3 tablespoons of salt. Then apply it to open cuts and scrapes using a clean toothbrush as a safe and natural antibiotic. Make sure you never have to host another party. If you're hosting a dinner party and don't have a lot of cash? Make alternative after dinner mints. Simply freeze a tube of toothpaste, then cut it open and slice the contents into wafer-thin pieces to produce your very own treats. They look cool and will also leave your guests with fresh breath. Reverse your window AC unit like so to save on a costly heating. It's also good for the environment because it cools the outside, reducing global warming. Release ants into your toaster to remove breadcrumbs that accumulate at the bottom, which can pose a fire hazard. Testing for leaks. Smell gas at home? Locate the suspected leak by striking a match in every room in the house until a loud explosion reveals the source of the What? What the hell just happened? I've never had that before. I glitched. We're living in a simulation. Now I'm gonna get comments saying Baz is AI. I'm AI for that. VAI. Seems 100% safe. Brake lights on, off. All the kids love toilet paper Barbie. When my daughter wanted some bedding for her dollhouse, I simply used a sheet of pretty toilet paper. Don't get a broken heart by never opening up yourself to anyone and staying in your room 24/7. No, we are not accepting this energy going into 2026. On a lawnmower, fresh air. At first glance, I thought these were carrots. Stylish. Bottles can be shoes. Cool. Spilt coffee on your pants and don't want to look like a clumsy dork? Just soak your pants in a tub of coffee so they turn into a uniform color again. Save money with this simple life hack. Printed headlight. This is a fish fossil made into a headlight. Don't slash all of someone's tires just to get back at them. Slash 3 so insurance won't cover it. Flip inside out and hand wash cold water so you don't ruin it like everything else in your life. What's the most masculine purchase you've ever made? Pre-purchase my cremation, so my children don't have to struggle deciding on what to do when my mortality hits me like a truck on the wrong side of the road. What? Never step on spiders. You could be stepping on a female with eggs. They'll stick to your shoes and hatch all over the house. I don't know if this is true, but don't kill spiders. Catch and release. When I'm at Chipotle, I always wait until after the employee puts the first scoop of chicken on my burrito to ask for double chicken, so the size of the first scoop isn't compromised by the knowledge I'm getting a second scoop. And now the employee has shown their hand in terms of their default scoop size, so they can't play games with my second scoop.